Not too long ago, Fasty made a video on Watcher of Realms' struggles and some valid concerns he had about its performance. And here I am, returning to the game, and turns out the 2-year anniversary is just what we needed. I log in, and the first thing I see is an insane trailer. Like, what is going on there, right? The polished version of Raid Shadow Legends, basically. About that, we'll get into that one later as well during this video. Man, I wish I knew about that, because I would have loved to record my reaction to this. What's up guys, Ronaldo here. For the people that don't know me, I've been covering Watcher of Realms for like 1.5 years. Then took a break for a few months, and now I am back full force, ready to perform. And as we can see here, so is Moonton. And the first thing I want to go into here is the tactician class, right? Not just the anniversary, not just the ad that everyone got talking about. No, the tactician class, because I personally am a big enthusiast of theory crafting, of trying new strategies, and this tactician class plays exactly into it. And it is exactly, in my opinion, what we needed for this game to get its second win. Because in my opinion, since Gear Dungeon 2, the tactician class is probably the best addition that we've gotten. Why is that the case? Well, from what I've seen so far, Gear Raid 3, it is just you have a Lady Alex or not, or you're screwed, right? In Gear Raid 2, it really was something that was extremely hard to do. But with more and more testing, with more and more strategies, there were more and more strategies coming up for a Gear Raid 2. And it was just very exciting to find these new strategies, and that's the same thing with these tacticians. That's what I like a lot. That's why I play the game, is for the strategy. The strategy should be the main selling point of this game, and has always been the main selling point. Of course, the graphics take a big part in that as well. But these tacticians leave for so much strategizing, so much theory crafting for us, and I really hope they just bump up the next few characters that they're all tacticians, because we need to fill out that roster more and more. Because otherwise, if we just have a few tacticians, people who have them are able to theory craft a lot with the coverage of them, whereas people that don't have them are not going to be able to do so, right? So the tacticians, in my opinion, they just completely elevate the playing field here in terms of theory crafting once we got a few of them, and really are able to turn what we know so far from Watcher of Realms, what we've done so far in terms of how we approached strategies. Really, they have the ability to flip the script upside down. And that's not all, of course, right? We also do have our Ashes to Ashes, where we got so many gems, quite a few ancients that we get there as well. Really need those, because on the return stream I pulled a few, didn't get a legendary. I really hope to get Valera. Also gonna be a big summoning session on the weekend on stream. Make sure to join that as well. If you want me to summon for you, you can just text me in Discord. We could arrange some viewer summons as well, but that's not the point of the video. The point of the video here is the tacticians, together with the 2-year anniversary, with all the events, they really give us the foundation for Watcher of Realms to take off. So what else do we need for Watcher of Realms to take off? Well, Moonton already prepped that, and that is momentum. We need to get some momentum, and for that, my personal issue, or my, not issue, just one critique point that I usually had, and I'm not alone on that note, is it never really felt like they were marketing very aggressively, right? They didn't really market as some of these other gacha games, and we've seen from these gacha games that the aggressive marketing actually has a lot of impact for these games and can really elevate them into new spheres. And here, Moonton really needs to capitalize on what they've got so far, right? They got a game that is more polished than not Watcher of Realms, than Raid Shadow Legends, that has, in my opinion, now I haven't played the newer stages of Raid Shadow Legends, but it, just by being a turn-based game, now with this tactician, so much strategy in it, they really have a market where people are looking for a replacement for Raid Shadow Legends. It isn't even about, oh, who is going to be the next raid killer. People are wanting, they want that next raid killer, and for that they really need to market it. And I think they got the message. Some of you have seen it already. They finally dropped an amazing ad Now what they need to do is actually market it heavily and capitalize on all of the fundamentals they've got ready, because people are looking for a replacement for Raid. And let me be honest, many of us, me including, we have played Raid before, right? And I know a lot of the community here came from Raid, and some still play Raid, but many replaced Raid with Watcher of Realms simply because the devs are better, the game is more polished, the strategy is super versatile, and now with the Tacticians has even more going for it. And now with the 2-year anniversary hype, Moonton really, if they do things right, Watcher of Realms, I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm in a loss of words right now. I don't know how to say it, but basically, I'm just super excited. As you can see, they're basically mocking Raid Shadow Legends. They know the Raid players are looking for a new game. But what they need to do is actually advertise to these Raid players and actually be able to get some of these players to play Watcher of Realms, because they're very similar games in terms of aesthetics, and in gacha games the aesthetics are probably one of the most important things in the game overall. And with that note, I'll be heading back into grinding some ashes to ashes. Let me know what you guys think so far of the 2-year anniversary event, of its rewards, and how you think of the Tacticians and the new ad. If you haven't seen it, you gotta check it out. It's actually hilarious. I mean, you've seen it kinda, but definitely worth a go. I'm Ronaldo. Make sure to like and subscribe for increased summoning luck. That's just a word in the streets, not my word. Just if you want Valara, you might as well subscribe. I wish you a blessed day, and I'm out. Peace.